welcome back to Toko Local Gaming. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. We had just arrived at Mel, so we're just gonna continue on with that mission. Alright, so let's go ahead and load it up from our last save. Alright, so we're loading up.
I could do this all day.
Finish this mission. Alright, so yes, there is a merchant here. Let's see what he has.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
So this merchant has different types of arrows. Alright, so we're not going to buy anything right now. I'll just circle back to him a little later. So let's go ahead and proceed into the town.
I feel my age every time I raise my hammer.
Shackled by a foul curse of wrong. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate, but it doth not release thee from thy fate.
So the game has truly begun.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on, and by some miracle, arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, torn in tone. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you.
Alrighty, so it looks like the party has come looking for me, so let's find out what they want.
The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
I say we speak with anyone and everyone who springs to mind. You never know what sort of useful tidbits we might turn up.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Returned by now. Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. I got my... Wait, listen. Would you be willing to... Brave fool said he was going to look for herbs and went off. I'd go and search for him myself, only... I'm not afraid of monsters, but 'twould hardly help anything if I were to run in there unprepared. So I thought, mayhap you... Please, sir. I worry for my brother. Many thanks. Go into the forest and turn when you reach the tree with the bird's nest, keeping the cliff to your right. Ah, this won't work, will it? I could see the route in my mind's eye. But my feet know it better than my brother and I are the only ones who use that path to my knowledge. I suppose there's only one thing for it. I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. The monsters of the Forest of Change, I'll need you to watch over me, keep me safe. You would... Right. In we go, then. My life's in your hands.
Our aid is required, master.
There's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you Well now, that won't do. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you.
Alright, so let's see what is available. Garage, already have that one. Let's see, sweep shot fires arrows in a wedge pattern and line, allowing multiple targets to be struck simultaneously. Can be equipped while employed while moving. Standard, press the assign button. Steady shot, press the assign button, then release R1 or press the inside button again. Dire arrow fires a devastating shot that knocks down smaller targets. When using steady shot, arrows become even more powerful if they are loosed the instant the bow is fully drawn. Keen shot. Special sight augments the user's vision while drawing, allows them to fire on distant targets, consume stamina while the bow is drawn. And then the last one is exploding. Fires a loaded arrow that adheres to the foes of terrain. The arrow will burst when attacked or after a time and can knock targets off balance. So I have enough to get two. So let's do this one. Yes. Yes. Let's do X. And then we can do one of these. I think I kind of like that one. Or sweep shot. Let's go with that.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. First and foremost, will you accompany me to my thanks? Are you ready to depart, or very well? Speak with me once you've...
Can anyone hear me? Please!
Norbert, are you hurt?
Ian, you came.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute. I'd thought I was done for.
Ah, it was a near thing.
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And
from where I'm standing, all that matters is that you... Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these
you'll hear no complaints from me.
Keep your wits about you. We must not allow our charge to come to harm.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head on back.
If I only had some decent weapons and a soldier, much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
The Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
So we're making our way back to the village so we can complete this mission.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did.
Nice.
Hale, if you've a moment to spare, I'd like a word. As you can see, we're rebuilding. What say you? Would you be willing to help? Excellent. You're a good sort. Here's what I need from you. A basque of saurians has made their nest outside the village. Though they're yet to cause any harm, their proximity makes the villagers uneasy. I'd like to enlist your aid in driving them away. I've prepared some explosive casks and left them by the village entrance. Use them.
Saurians are monsters of fearsome strength, 'tis true.
Okay, so they're over there.
Wait a moment.
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Expertly thrown, Master. I'd wager those saurians will think twice about nesting here again.
'Twas a pleasure to recount such good tidings.
You've done as I asked, I see. Many thanks. And I must say you've a fine arm. Watching you got me thinking. It may... or perhaps 'tis a little early for such talk. In any event, thanks to the work you've done for us today, the rebuilding efforts ought to proceed apace. And for that...
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
All done then.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
I got a feeling I should have slept at the inn.
The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
'Tis as you say. It would seem our fight is not yet done.
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die.
No quarrel here.
To think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
What fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all appearances.
An arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This...
What? Impossible. You know as well...
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
We've been traveling together for some time now, haven't we?
Well, would that we could continue our journey together forevermore. But a time may come when we must part.
What's this? We're trapped. Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
The Cyclops. Pray, be on your guard. Prepare yourself! We've got the beast reeling. If we keep this up, we'll knock its feet. Light out from under it!
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. We can ill afford to rush headlong into battle. Let us watch our foe carefully to determine our best strategy here.
Do not waste this chance. We must press home our advantage.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
No quarrel here.
What's that sound? Fall back!
Swept away from here.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait right there.
It's time we make for the capital. Inform the people of Berlin that the arisen is coming.
You have my gratitude, sir. Should seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid is dispelled. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the... You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be on.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins approach!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Oh, not that! You dare!
Seems we drove them off. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it, though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere...
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your... Following that, she prepared, however, with your majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?